Bhagira Chaudhary reviews agricultural research in Meghalaya, stresses on strengthening farm productivity, rural development and farmer welfare. Rajya Sabha MP One-Way Roy Kharlukhi inaugurates extended Dulong Government LP School building in Jawai, boost education infrastructure with new classrooms. Prime Minister Narendra Modi hails fast breather reactor milestone in Mann Ki Baat, highlights India's nuclear and wind energy progress. And shots fired near White House Correspondents' Dinner. US President Donald Trump rushed out by Secret Service after armed suspect breach attempt. The news in detail, and first the local news. Union Minister of State for Agriculture Bhagira Chaudhary reviewed region-specific agricultural research at ICAR Umyam in Meghalaya. The visit signals a renewed focus on strengthening farm productivity and resilience in the northeast. The minister assessed ongoing research and stressed translating scientific outcomes into benefits for farmers. He interacted with scientists and staff on scaling sustainable practices and adopting modern technologies. Discussions also highlighted challenges faced by farmers in hill regions and ways to improve incomes. Emphasis was laid on bridging the gap between research institutions and grassroots agriculture. He also visited the College of Postgraduate Studies in Agricultural Sciences.
हमारे देश के प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी का सपना है कि इस देश का अन्नदाता किसान समृद्ध हो, खुशहाल हो, और इसके लिए दूसरा प्रधानमंत्री जी का एक विजन है कि ये धरती बचनी चाहिए। तो इसलिए आज अंधाधुंध जो किसान डीएपी, यूरिया, पेस्टिसाइड जो डाल रहे हैं, इसलिए धरती भी बीमार हो रही है, और जब धरती बीमार होगी तो इंसान भी स्वस्थ नहीं रह सकता। वैल्यू एडिशन नहीं होगी तब तक किसान को उसका पूरी मेहनताना मिल नहीं पाएगा। इसलिए हम चाह रहे हैं, हमारा कृषि मंत्रालय चाह रहा है कि किसान के घर में समृद्धि आए, उसकी वैल्यू एडिशन हो। इसके लिए हमारा कृषि मंत्रालय, केंद्र सरकार, राज्य सरकारें काम कर रही है और हम इस धरती को बचा रहे हैं।
Union Minister of State for Agriculture Bhagira Chaudhary visited East and West Khasi Hills district and interacted with farmers during a meeting in Mairang. The program was held at the Deputy Commissioner's office, Mausawa, and attended by officials, farmers and traditional leaders from the district. The minister highlighted the importance of agriculture and said farmers must receive fair returns for their hard work. He stressed that India's goal of becoming a developed nation by 2047 depends on rural growth and farmer welfare. Seeds including paddy and ginger were distributed to farmers during the program. Later, he visited Noshalong village to inspect the Krishi Vigyan Kendra and urged focus on organic farming and better farmer support.
जो ये स्टेट है ग्रोथ सेवन स्टेट जिसको बोलते हैं, वहाँ विशेष तौर से जो आसरी वर्षों से जो ऐसी जातें रह रही है जो खेती पर आधारित है, उनकी आजीविका का काम सिर्फ खेती है, और खेती करके वो जब तक आगे नहीं बढ़ेंगे तब तक ये देश आगे नहीं बढ़ सकता है। इस देश को 2047 तक 2047 तक इस देश को विकसित राष्ट्र बनाना है। वो तभी बनेगा जब हमारे गांव, जो विलेज, हमारा किसान जब तक आगे नहीं बढ़ेगा तब तक ये देश आगे नहीं बढ़ सकता है।
Rajya Sabha MP One-Way Roy Kharlukhi inaugurated a newly extended building of Dulong Government LP School in Jawai. The project was funded under MP LADS with additional support from the local community for construction of classrooms. The extension includes 4 new classrooms aimed at improving infrastructure for students. The school has a long history dating back to 1936 and has expanded over the years to meet educational needs. Representatives expressed gratitude to the MP authorities for efficient implementation of the project. Karluki reaffirmed his commitment to supporting community development through government schemes.
Bài bên em purong, ya cái này cái dung school câu o cao bên pi bên nọ.
Cái này cái scheme tọa hạt OE sekelai yang di district Manipur state yang ini, lebih kau MP yang Raja Sabha ngami khmat di state Meghalaya. Cái này nó là kamram ko pendep, kamera chenia dia. Ông ấy thì là đâm leo, ngã đầu bරු khem srom tam, thế đó cái chính nhau vậy ngã đang hay cái politics kiểu ngã, cao khana score, nagari cái nhung score kiểu gì hay hay chỉ sự kiện, número đó lệ cha vậy vậy là này số cha phao cha đó vậy, cái tê hay tê por han nang man cái kamu ông thì đặc cái din, ngõ nhung score din, handray, agitation cái gì như khí yong in, cái đi đó cái center yang kecil ki yang sirup bagi prakna skor happy board.
Meghalaya BJP Mahila Morcha staged a sit-in protest at Kindaila demanding 33% reservation for women. The protest was led by the North Shillong wing with active participation from party members. Demonstrators held placards and raised slogans seeking greater representation in elected bodies. Mahila Morcha leader Arena Hinyota blamed Congress for the delay in passing the bill in Parliament. Protesters stressed that women's participation in politics remains limited despite their key role in society. They said reservation would ensure inclusive decision-making and empower women across the state.
Dia ngelaki bagi peti kata ke jingdom ke bangi persyak sisa kini kiliang persyak ba kum ka Congress ka TMC ba kini kiwai kiliang persyak ki bamshim da kitkhia ya kata ka imlang ka salang jadi kenthei mangi ngidei kiba juya rap ban pen kloy ban pen tap ya kata ka bot mangi ngilong kita ki putlum bot bank jong ka kanu ka party hendrai yangi ki klem da shimkhia bangin long sisa kita ki nong yada ki nong yateplam hakanika bangin dia lek hakiyin dor barsawai kani kam jingya ki jongi kalong bangin dawabet hadu bangin yo ya kata hok bapura jongi kabalamang lai persen minum ailat ban minum chong thai bangin ya itrei bangin ya itli ka wei bara ka wei kampam kani ka jilla Meghalaya le mentang ya itli ka wei am bangi kiran tang mentang liam jong ka BJP ni kirannya baro ki kenthei ki badan hakani ka jilla jongi bakin ya miglang kin ya trailang kani ka di ka kamyap ka kamim jongi ki kenthei.
2 persons lost their lives in a tragic road accident at 15-mile Birnihad along NH6 on Saturday. The accident occurred when a motorcycle without a registration number collided with a truck driven by Prakesh Podal from Umsning. The pillion rider died on the spot due to the impact, while the rider Nikunja Boro from Hojai district was rushed to the hospital. He was later declared brought dead by doctors. Police shifted the bodies to Civil Hospital Nongpo for post-mortem examination. Both vehicles involved in the accident have been seized and further legal procedures are underway. Giant region submitted a memorandum to the Deputy Commissioner of East Giant Hills opposing the Loam Serman limestone mining proposal by Shri Cement Limited. The memorandum was led by President Bartus Pajo and Secretary Mechand Dakar. The organization demanded immediate halt of the project and cancellation of the public hearing scheduled in Nongkli Elaka. Pajo criticized the government for ignoring local land rights and warned of further action if concerns are not addressed. He also questioned the limited benefits for locals and urged focus on improving road connectivity in the region. Dakar alleged rising health issues and lack of development while accusing local leaders of neglecting community interest.
Negasi tak wan ini bahwa kini ke public hearing ini berteman kini ke limestone apa ilkan ang kli to deman gau he hadu apa kanyau poin lep kondisi hektar agni ka dokumen gi ha ka arwara terik benai ni ini yang kesini prem juri sarkar window iki nong pelai gini ka public hearing department of fair to pendam swagi o tempat swagi ini ka public hearing chua pelai ka cemat JIM hewan imenso leni iwayap ida kesini to chimi kwi kesenjam wat lada ka sarkam apa ini udah gi nong yang elkan nong kli ile kesini apa ido chimi de kwi ga ar kesenjam wat uture sekretariat le lada ka sarkar mestinya ko yo temboriga.
E.J. Mirthong was officially appointed as the Rangbashnong of Saiden village in a formal ceremony. The oath of office and certificate were administered by acting Sardar Ba Liustar Lingdo of Nongpo Ilaka Sardarship. On the same occasion, Shamphang Karluki was confirmed as Shnong secretary after being elected by villagers. The ceremony was attended by officials and community members, marking a significant moment for the village. The appointments followed a democratic election process reflecting the confidence of the residents. Mirthong assured commitment to the village development and called for unity, peace and cooperation.
Macam betul mah.
Nakwa yang di berpikir bah ngandai di urung wasnong om tang dem tak babuat dengan ngandai di urung wasnong jong balo kinong sonong jong wasnong pelun di Broadway. Bang akular tu bah nganikin yang ni rekam rengkat ngingkip beriu play. Batu berpendam ya kameram kumba di Malaysia Tengah.
The Meghalaya Grassroots music project initiated under Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma is boosting local artists to national and international platforms. Delhi-based band Zitties choose Shillong as a destination for their new music video, citing the city's strong musical roots. The band comprises members from Shillong, Nepal and former army personnel, highlighting diverse collaboration. Lead vocalist Deepak Chandar Pandey said the band focuses on social empowerment through music beyond caste, creed or religion. He praised the state government initiative for supporting young and emerging musicians. The project is helping Meghalaya gain recognition on the global music stage while nurturing local talent.
See, music is not about faith. Music has one language in the world. It's not faith. If I say if I'm Hindu, he's a Christian, then music cannot go that way. See, everybody in India and even we go to abroad also, Mr. Konrad Sangma is very famous for his guitaring. And I think that the kids and the people now, those who are into music, are really having a great venture and a time ahead to put them somewhere in a big stage. At our time, I understand there was no the kind of we are lacking things, but yeah, God willing, everything doesn't fall for everyone. Meghalaya government doing a great thing, and the Grassroots, this initiative will take many of the good artists in a big frame.
The 29th Pabuni Festival of the Koch community was celebrated with traditional fervour at Chenga Benga in southwest Garo Hills district. The event was organised by Meghalaya Koch Association in collaboration with MKSU, with participation from villagers and leaders. The program began with flag hoisting, followed by Pabuni Puja performed by the priest seeking blessings for prosperity and protection. Shri Subir Marak attended as chief guest along with other dignitaries and community representatives. Pabuni marks the Assamese New Year and symbolizes the welcoming of a new beginning for the community. Villagers in traditional attire offered rice cakes and local liquor as part of a ritual celebrating their cultural heritage.
Mani সম্মানীয় গোষ্ঠী
Look at the regional news. Donor Secretary Sanjay Jaju visited the agar industry in Dharmanagar, Tripura to review development initiatives for farmers. The visit focused on enhancing economic and employment potential in the region, especially for Agarwood cultivators. The ministry is working on simplifying export procedures through a dedicated online portal for permissions. A task force has been formed to address key concerns of farmers and implement necessary recommendations. Efforts are underway to streamline exports and identify around 150 export-oriented individuals for support. The initiative aims to boost income generation and strengthen the Agarwood sector in the northeast.
उस पोर्टल का फिर इनको सब एक बार हमने पोर्टल बनवाया अभी अभी कलेक्टर साहब को मैंने नंबर दिया है कलेक्टर साहब को बस पूछिए जो आपको परमिशन चाहिए करवा के
The Ministry of Donor, Government of India is making a lot of efforts to ensure that this important activity is given a push. Honorable Prime Minister and our Minister in Donor have also created a task force which has given his recommendations, and all those task force recommendations are being implemented. बहुत बड़े कोटा सैंक्शन किया गया है चिप्स के लिए भी ऑयल के लिए भी. वो कोटा यूज़ नहीं हो रहा है. उस कोटा को यूज़ करने के लिए हमें पूरी तरीके से एक ऑनलाइन पोर्टल बनाने के ऊपर काम चल रहा है और मैं अगले हफ्ते DGFT के साथ में बैठक करूंगा और सारे फार्मर्स को भी उसमें जोड़ूंगा और ये इंश्योर करेंगे कि जो एक्सपोर्ट का प्रोसेस है उसको हम सिंप्लीफाई कर सकें ताकि एक मेजर इकोनॉमिक मल्टीप्लायर इस स्टेट से और आसाम से हमारे को देश के लिए मिल सके.
A large number of people under Kokomi staged a massive rally in Manipur demanding answers from the government on the ongoing situation. Protesters submitted a memorandum raising 7 key issues, including rehabilitation and security concerns. The organization sought clarity on the handling of the crisis following the violence since May 2023. Assistant Convener Nahakpam Shanta called for abrogation of the suspension of operations agreement. He also demanded answers on alleged narco-terrorism and the killings reported in the state. The group urged the government to respond formally and address the concerns of affected people.
Manipur has come out under the banner of Kokomi with regards to the recent incident in the various incidents which has happened since May 2023. Now, the Kokomi has been spearheading the education on various aspects, one of which is the abrogation of the answer to the narco-terrorism issue in Manipur, and various people who were killed during after the May 2023 incident.
Now, look at the national news.
Which has happened.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi in his Mann Ki Baat program lauded India's nuclear scientists for achieving criticality of the fast breather reactor in Kalpakam, Tamil Nadu. He termed it a historic milestone marking the reactor's entry into the operational phase using indigenous technology. The Prime Minister said the reactor will generate energy and also produce fuel for future use. He highlighted the role of the civil nuclear program in boosting sectors like industry, healthcare and agriculture. Modi also noted that India's wind energy capacity has crossed 56 gigawatts with significant growth. He said India now ranks 4th globally in wind energy, with several states leading renewable expansion.
साथियों, भारत ने विज्ञान को हमेशा देश की प्रगति से जोड़कर देखा है. इसी सोच के साथ हमारे वैज्ञानिक सिविल न्यूक्लियर प्रोग्राम को आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं. उनके प्रयासों से यह कार्यक्रम राष्ट्र निर्माण में अहम योगदान दे रहा है. इससे हमारी इंडस्ट्रियल ग्रोथ को, एनर्जी सेक्टर को, हेल्थ केयर सेक्टर को बहुत लाभ हुआ है. खेती किसानी से लेकर आधुनिक इनोवेटर्स को भी भारत के सिविल न्यूक्लियर प्रोग्राम ने बहुत मदद की है। साथियों, कुछ ही दिन पहले हमारे न्यूक्लियर साइंटिस्ट ने एक और बड़ी उपलब्धि से भारत का गौरव बढ़ाया है।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed an election rally in Thakur Nagar, Bangao in North 24 Parganas district. The Prime Minister alleged that infiltrators would be expelled after May 4th and accused TMC of shielding them. He referred to Pather Panjali, highlighting issues of poverty, migration and struggle still relevant in Bengal. Modi said the election is crucial for bringing change and improving the current situation. He urged voters to support BJP candidates and promised development under a BJP-led government. The rally concluded with a call for unity and chants invoking national pride.
TMC किसी भी घुसपैठियों को बचा नहीं पाएगी। साथियों, विभूति भूषण बंदोपाध्याय जी ने पाथेर पांचाली जैसी कालजयी रचना की। उसमें उन्होंने पलायन, गरीबी और बहनों के संघर्ष की कहानी बताई है। वो आज भी बंगाल की सच्चाई है। ये चुनाव इस स्थिति को बदलने का चुनाव है। ये काम हमें मिलकर करना है। इसके लिए हर बूथ पर आपका एक एक वोट कमल पर पड़ना चाहिए।
And now in international news. A security scare unfolded during the White House Correspondents' Dinner in Washington, D.C. after gunshots were heard. President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump were rushed out by Secret Service as attendees took cover. A suspect armed with multiple weapons attempted to breach a security checkpoint and was quickly neutralized by officers. Trump later confirmed that the shooter has been apprehended and law enforcement acted swiftly. Officials said the suspect acted alone and investigations are underway into the incident. Several top officials and guests were evacuated safely with no reported injuries to key leaders.
A man charged a security checkpoint armed with multiple weapons, and he was taken down by some very brave members of Secret Service, and they acted very quickly. The man has been captured. They're going to his apartment. I guess he lives in California, and he's a sick person, a very sick person. But I think you're going to find everything about him. No reason to talk about it now. But tomorrow at this time, long before this time, you're going to know a lot of things about him. They seem to think he was a lone wolf, and I feel that too.
A global energy shock linked to the US-Israel conflict with Iran is disrupting air travel worldwide as jet fuel prices surge sharply. Disruptions in the Strait of Hormuz have driven fuel costs up significantly, impacting airline operations. Fuel prices have nearly doubled since March, putting a severe financial strain on carriers across regions. Airlines in Europe and Asia are cutting routes, reducing capacity and increasing ticket prices to cope. Major carriers have announced flight cuts and higher surcharges, while some seek government support. Experts warn of possible fuel shortages and advise passengers to prepare for delays, cancellations and higher travel costs. And coming up are the sports news. North Liberty High Secondary School Jawai clinched the overall champion title at the district level Inter-School Athletic Meet 2026 held at YAJR Multi-Sports Complex. The event was organized by the District Sports Officer West Giant Hills in collaboration with WJDSA. The school delivered a stellar performance, winning 25 gold, 16 silver and 13 bronze medals. It also secured best team titles in under 18 and under 16 categories for both boys and girls. Other schools, including HK Singh Memorial and Kyang Nangba Government, also put up strong performances in various categories. Several athletes were recognized in Best Athlete categories across age groups, highlighting emerging sporting talent.
Teaching staff of North Liberty Higher Secondary School, you have set a good example for all the schools in West.
The second Senior East Zone National Rollball Championship 2026 concluded successfully in Shillong with participation from multiple states across the region. The two-day event witnessed intense matches showcasing talent, teamwork and sportsmanship among players. The championship was held at Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium basketball court, drawing strong support from spectators. In the men's category, Jharkhand emerged winners, followed by Assam, while Meghalaya and Odisha secured third place. In the women's category, Assam clinched the title with Jharkhand as runner-up and Meghalaya finishing third. The event highlighted with growing popularity of roll ball and efforts to promote sports in the region.
Mr. Siglan, रख दो नीचे रख दो ओए इसको हटाओ जैकेट पीछे रखो ना जाके वहां पे
First, let us take a look at the weather report in Tura. Minimum temperature 20 degrees Celsius and maximum temperature 31 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 54%. Rainfall 11.4 millimeters. Moving on to Shillong, minimum temperature 16 degrees Celsius and maximum temperature 24 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 68%. Rainfall 2.1 millimeters. Meanwhile, in Jawai, minimum temperature 16 degrees Celsius and maximum temperature 24 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 72%. Rainfall 1 millimeters. And the forecast in Tura, Shillong and Jawai says generally cloudy sky with moderate rain at many places. Before we wind up, here are the headlines once again. Agricultural research in Meghalaya stresses on strengthening farm productivity, rural development and farmer welfare. Rajya Sabha MP One-Way Roy Khaluki inaugurates extended Dulang Government LP School building in Jawai, boost education infrastructure with new classrooms. Prime Minister Narendra Modi hails fast breather reactor milestone in Mann Ki Baat, highlights India's nuclear and wind energy progress. And shots fired near White House Correspondents' Dinner. US President Donald Trump rushed out by Secret Service after armed suspect breach attempt. That's all we have in the news for today. Until we meet again tomorrow at the same time, same channel. Thank you for watching and goodbye.
Directly in digital form. The enumerators going door to door have a mobile app to enter all the information.
हमारे देश में इस समय एक बहुत अहम अभियान चल रहा है, जिसके बारे में हर भारतीय को जानकारी होनी जरूरी है। ये है